Hi everyone. A viewer requested that I do a rainbow eye tutorial. A while back I did a roleplay beauty salon roleplay and I did rainbow eyes on you the viewer in that roleplay, so they would like me to make a tutorial and so I will. So I had to go back and view the video just so that I know which colours I used. So I'll take you through the colours. Now I purchased this palette on eBay. It's just a really cheap palette from China, I think, but it has just about every colours you can imagine. There are two trays or two palettes in this particular packet. So I'll start from the corner of the eyes and use the yellow and then the orange. And swap to the other palette. And here I've used the purple and pink, and they are all matte colours. And under the bottom line I used this blue and this green, but you can use whatever you like. I just put some little blue tap pieces so that I knew which colours to go for, because there's so many shades here that it's easy to get mixed up. So I just pop that back in the package. So I've obviously got my foundation on and a bit of blush and concealer. I used a Garnier BB cream in light and Maybelline Superstay concealer and a really cheap BYS brand blush called Pretty in Pink. And I have Face of Australia bronzer, which is very dark for me, so this lasts me a very long time. I just put the slightest amount down the bridge of my nose and just under the cheekbone, just slightly. So this one lasts me a long time because I'm so fair. I'm whispering a lot in this video because this is my daughter's room. She got married and she's moved out and I am refurbishing the whole room. I'm colouring it. Well, I want to get rid of the purple and I want to paint it a ivory or off-white type colour. So maybe next time you see me in this room it'll look completely different. It'll probably take me a couple of weeks to paint, but I will probably be recording in my bedroom until then. Lastly, I finished off with a light brush of this pressed powder, and that is Revlon Photo Ready in light medium. I just used the smallest amount to sort of set the foundation or the BB cream and just get rid of a slight shine. I think it's nice to have a little bit of a shine, but if it's too greasy looking it's not nice. And that adds just a tiny little bit of colour to my face too because I'm so fair. straight on with the eye tutorial, the rainbow eye tutorial. I'll just do my eyebrows, which doesn't take long for me. This is a gel brow mascara, lash and brow, but I just use it for my eyebrows, and I just dampen it and get right to the base of the hairs. This is by Essence. Because they're quite blonde on the ends. That's my belly going. As soon as I turn the recorder on, my belly decides to start making noises. And this one is by Models Prefer brow colour in a mascara wand, which I like. And that is just, doesn't say the colour, but it's a medium to dark. And I really like these when they've been used a bit because the colour's not so harsh. Then I get some more on the wand and do the same on the other side. Just bringing it back so that I get underneath. I wouldn't do this if it was new, but most of the colours have been used, I think. And then I just get my brush and just set it in place before it dries. So that's that done. Now we can move on to the eyes. So I have this eye primer by Face of Australia. It's matte and it's very sticky, which I find for this palette that I use, the colours aren't very pigmented, and they tend to fall off quite easily or fade over time. So whenever, well, I don't really do the rainbow eyes, just for this channel really. My daughter loves rainbow eyes herself, so she does it all the time, but I always use the primer when I use this palette. So I just apply it with my finger. Just try and bring it right to the corner, because the colour will be going right into the corners. And another little bit, sort of bring it up. Not right to the top, but about halfway up. And then I'll do the same on the other eye. To the corners. Just need a little bit. A little bit goes a long way with this. That's about it. And when I do the lower lid, I will, on the lower lash line, I will put a tiny bit with a brush just underneath, but I won't do that just next is the orange. When you use the primer, the colours look very solid, as they should. I twist the brush around to make sure I'm getting the colour on both sides of the brush. Do the same on the other side. I forgot to blow or tape. See, this is already caking up. Okay, stuffed. I haven't done this since the video last, the roleplay video I did. Just wipe that orange off with the brush. Now I'll go back to the yellow. And it's too much. And I'll try and merge the light colour over the orange. Do it again. We'll be working more on the blending when I've applied all the colour. So next is the pink. It's another bright colour. I'm finding that looks a bit better on me as I'm getting older. I'm getting more lines, so they don't tend to show the lines up as much. So just placing the pink next to the orange. Right up to the crease, or a bit over. You can fit more colours on your eye if you prefer. I'm just dabbing instead of pulling because of the primer. I'm sorry about my belly. It's hard to know whether to eat before or after because sometimes my belly can be just as loud after I've eaten, so the primer's already starting to cake. these brushes are quite old. I really need to get myself another set. All the little hairs are flaring out. Not getting enough on there. Right. Might be a bit too much on the outer corner. Okay. Just put that away and let's get on with the bottom. So we have the blue on the outer corner. So we'll start with that. And sort of wing it up a little bit if you want. Just get another little brush too. Got a bit of fallout happening here, so just take that away before it makes a mess. And go to my favourite colour, which is green. I'm dabbing both sides of the brush. And you just sort of bring it over to the blue so they blend in nicely. it's not matte, it's frosted, but just a little bit won't matter. Okay, now just get more of the pink. Bring it up a little bit, not too much. And just a matter of playing around with it until you're happy. Just getting a bit of yellow and bringing that over to the orange. Or if you don't like too much yellow, you can use the orange and bring it in toward the yellow, like so. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that for now. Otherwise I can be here for an hour just doing that. So now I'm going to take a mixture of this white and off-white. The off-white's metallic, that one is matte. And I'm just going to blend those together with the bigger brush, actually, with this brush. I get a bit of white, a bit of the off-white. Just bring that on the upper lid. To take some off because I don't like too much on. My skin's very dry. So that's it for the eyeshadow, I think. Now I will put on a little bit of mascara. But before that I will curl my lashes. I have very blonde straight lashes and they're quite short, so I need all the help I can get. I would have loved to have worn this type of style when I was younger. I see some people doing this and other people just keep it clenched for a few seconds. So I have this Revlon Volume and Length Magnified Mascara. Blink, blink, blink. Blink, blink, blink. I shouldn't do that, I'll poke myself in the eye again. Do the other side. Blink, 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 blink. I'm so jealous of the girls that have beautiful long lashes. Now I might even put some on the bottom lash. Just to open my eyes out more. mascara, you just have to take your time and build up on it. That sounded like a kiss. Maybe not. Anyway, that'll do. Now I'll have to go out somewhere. I love the orange and the pink and the purple, how it all blends together. It's really pretty. Now I will put a little bit of eyeliner. I have a favourite liquid eyeliner that I can't find anywhere, and I don't like the others, so I'm going to have to use this, which isn't very pointy, but will do. I'll just put some on the lower line at the last third, I guess. Because I have small eyes, I like to define them a little bit. I'll wing it out slightly because I have hooded eyes. It's very hard with hooded eyes to put the wings on without losing the direction, because it tends to give it a bent look. So then I'll bring it back toward my upper lid, as close to the lash as I can get it. So that one needs to be winged out a bit more. I'll bring it back. The trick is to get them both the same too, which can be hard. I'll just bring it over. If you wanted a very dramatic look, you can bring it all the way down and wear false lashes as well. Once the mascara's dry, I bringing it out a tiny bit more. I tend to use the eyelash curler again. So that's all there is to it. I also have a white liner for the waterline, which sometimes I use and sometimes I don't. So that's with, it's without. But it tends to take the redness away. I have very sensitive eyes, so